Hey, Jeff, good to see you. What are your early impressions of your new teammates and being in the gym with them? I know training camp hasn't necessarily started yet, but we've heard a lot of you guys are already getting after it.
Yeah, it's been great. Last couple of days have been amazing. We're a talented team, guys who can play multiple positions, can do a lot of things out there on the floor. We have a lot of talent, and it's great to be around. We have good character guys who are going to work hard. Everybody stays out there and get extra work, so that's added plus. But we have a really talented team.
Chris Dempsey, Altitude Sports.
Hey, Jeff, you just mentioned that the team is talented. What's the ceiling for this basketball team?
It's very high. It's very high. I love where we're at. I love, the communication that we have every day. We talk amongst each other as far as how we can help each other out. And I love what we have. I love, I think I'm gonna love the season that we're gonna have. And I don't mind everybody talking about the Lakers and all those guys. We fly right on the radar and do what we have to do. We'll be in a good position at the end of the year.
Joel Rush, Forbes.
Hey, Jeff. You have played with Austin Rivers and Aaron Gordon before, and Jermichael Green as well. Have you had a chance to reconnect with those guys, and does that help you bridge the continuity into joining a new team?
Yeah, it helps bridge continuity easily. By already knowing them personally off the court, knowing what they can do on the court. And to answer the first part, I've talked to them, when I signed, I talked to Aaron right away. I've always been in contact with Austin. I've talked to Jermichael. So we've had a good conversation as far as what we can do. And, we were all ready to work, ready to get together and, get with each other and, get this started.
Ashley Neville, Mile High Sports.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. So I'm doing an article on, health and wellness in the NBA. And for you in particular, I was able to talk with Seth, Andy, Raul, a couple guys that I know that you've been working with extensively with when it comes to diet and training. How did you connect with those guys? How important was it for you to find the right fit? And how did you go about that? And do you feel that how you eat is directly correlated with how long you've been able to last in the league and also stay extremely healthy the way that you have?
I give a lot of credits to my parents. They gave me great genes to go out there and to perform. The longevity, God has blessed me, with to go out there each year and to stay healthy and continue to play this game. The connection with all those guys that you mentioned, they come from mutual friends, like Raul, my chef in Miami, came from my connection with Alonzo Mourning when I moved down to Florida. Seth being, somebody who's close, we're from almost the same area. I've seen his work from afar. He's worked with a couple of friends of mine, and he was somebody who, when we first met, we had a great conversation and, we just clicked. Andy Luasis, he's an amazing trainer down in Miami. Ever since day one, I met him through a friend of mine when I moved to Florida as well, when I was looking for a trainer. And our connection on and off the court has been great. He's been somebody who's, helped me maintain the strength and the durability of my body to make sure that, each season I've been ready, going into camp. And Remy, somebody who I've had a long relationship with. I met him through Keon Dooling. And, we developed a great brotherhood. My relationship has grown tremendously throughout the years. And, those group of guys, obviously they always been in contact with each other based on, how they can help me get better. And that's what it's all about. It's about a family atmosphere. And, all those guys have bought into trying to make me better. So I can't take all the credit. Those guys have played a big part in, me being in the position I'm in today.
Ryan Blackburn, Stiffs.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you. I know over the last couple of years, you've been on some really good teams and that have gone deep into the playoffs. And Last year, you spent time at the 4 and the 5, but you also defended point guards a lot of the time. What have you learned, do you think, over the course of your career and over the course of the last couple seasons in the playoffs about defensive versatility and how important that is just for being the best playoff team you can be?
Very important. I think when you have a good group of guys who can defend multiple positions, it makes it tough for the offense. Makes it easy for our coach to put guys out there who's gonna want to defend, and we have that here. And throughout the years, I've been blessed to have some a good group of guys every year that's going to go out there and just play for each other. And the same this year. So I'm excited for what we have. We have the personnel that can defend any kind of lineup that's thrown at us. So that's what it's about. Putting together a good group of guys, character guys who want to go out there and just play for each other and play hard.
Chris Marlowe, Altitude Sports.
Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
How you doing?
Your three-point shooting has improved dramatically. A couple seasons ago, you went to 35%, and then last year, 41%. Can you tell us how you would evaluate your improvement? What have you done to get to the elite level, which I believe is 40%?
I could be elite. I didn't know that I was elite level, but I'm working my way. But it's just been, constant hard work, the time. I credit my wife. My wife is, she's been great in that area for me, is allowing me to just spend time and of course I have to sacrifice time away from them, but she's allowed me to go in and work on my craft every day, and that's the result. Like I said, I have great people around me who's there for me, and they push me to be better, and I just put in the work. It's just hard work. I've adapted to the way the game is changing, and I just try to be the best person I can be, best player I can be, and that's the result of the hard work and me adapting to what the NBA is today.
Harrison Wynn, DNVR.
Hey, Jeff, coming over from Brooklyn, is there a different vibe or a different feel that you pick up with Denver compared to the Nets? Like you said, coming over to a team kind of that's flying under the radar compared to one that, goes into the season as a title favorite?
Well, I use flying under the radar because, on ESPN every network, everybody's talking about, the Lakers and Nets. That's why he's flying on the radar. In my mind, I don't think we're going to fly under the radar. I think people are going to know, what we have and how lethal we can be. But as far as the atmosphere, is it different? No, because we understand what we have and we know what we're capable of doing if we are all on the same page. When I was in Brooklyn, we knew what we had and we knew what we were capable of doing. Obviously, injuries played a big part in what we were trying to accomplish last year. And this year, I believe everybody has the same mentality of knowing, the personnel that we have and what we're capable of doing. We have a championship team, and I think if we go out there and we play hard, and each month or each game we continue to get better and better and better, we'll be where we want to be at the end of the year in June.
Christos Saltes, SDNA Greece.
Hey, Jeff, hope you're doing well. What is the ceiling of that team from your perspective, and how you vision your role in the team on and off the floor?
I think the ceiling is very high. I think we have a great team that can push to win a championship. In my role, whatever Coach Malone tells me to do. I'm out here to go out there and play hard for my teammates, try to make plays when I can, and just play hard. I don't think I have to do a lot with giving the personnel. I just got to go out there and be myself and contribute any way I can.
Joel Rush, Forbes.
Jeff, you reportedly were drawing interest from any number of contenders in free agency, but what was it about the Nuggets organization that made that an attractive choice for you?
The locker room, front office. When you're not when you're the outside looking in, of course, you hear about like what teams go through, the personnel that they have in the locker room. And, you know, from the outside looking in, from my perspective, this organization, the players that were here, it was, you know, egoless team. They play hard, they play for each other. The environment is always good. Front office is, the rep is good. So, you know, having the chance to be a part of that, that's what you look for. I mean, the older you get, you know, you want to alleviate all nonsense. You want to alleviate all, you know, negative energy when you come into a situation. And coming into this situation, you know, I felt it was all positive. It was all good energy. So, you know, it was a no-brainer for me to, you know, sign on that line and, you know, come here and be a part of it.
All right, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Ashley Neville from Mile High Sports.
Hey, Jeff. So I wanted to follow up. Also, when I spoke with Andy, he said that you eat extremely clean. Even when you're having like a cheat meal, it's still pretty much clean. Has this always been something for you, or has it changed over the years where you really started taking your diet seriously, like a bit more seriously? And if you can maybe give me a rundown of what you're eating throughout the day, I'd be really interested to hear about that too.
I'm not giving away my secrets, Ashley.
I want to know a little bit.
It changed as I got older. I mean, as you get older, you can't eat the same way you can when I came in the league when I was 20. So me going to McDonald's after a game can't be done. You know, it doesn't fit well with my body anymore. But so, you know, over the years, you know, with the bets that I've had, you know, the learning experience of understanding my body, I had to change a little bit. I mean, I still eat good, but it's just healthier. It's just healthier, and it's helped. It's helped me with the energy each day going out to work out to prepare for a game. And you know, when that happens, you got to keep it that way. So it's been good for me. So hopefully it continues to be good for me, and I continue to do what I can do on the floor. That's all you get.
That'll do it. Thank you, Jeff.
No problem. Take care.